Wapshke Mikanekakwe, Nigo, Pijudutem, Nisachwan Donji, proud member of Grand Council Treaty 3 Anishinaabe Nation. Chief Lorraine Cobiness, I'm part of the Lynx clan. Nisachwan is my home. And Miitigoog and Misan president and have been from the get-go since 2010. Well, originally we started with 3, and we now have grown to 8. 8, we do the Kenora forest very well, but we've also managed to do the management within the Whiskey Dock.
So Misan is the operating arm of Miitigoog. So we're the forest management company, where Miitigoog is actually the SFL holder, which is 50% First Nations and 50% industry. So that's the SFL holder. Misan is the operating company.
They differentiate from Miitigoog, which means as the trees stand, and Misan is as the trees lay, like that's usable wood in any form you want to use it.
Well, originally it was a very big struggle. It was a struggle to try and learn all the different perspectives, right, that took place. You know, once we got to a point of where we had a good agreement in place and we could live with it, and what we had to do from the Anishinaabe perspective, and which I always said that laid the foundation of setting that relationship, to be respectful, to agree to learn, to agree to disagree at times, but set the foundation in ceremony.
We've spent a lot of time engaging with different First Nations communities across Canada, and it is a long-term journey. And one of the things we've learned is each community is unique and has their own kind of needs, and it's important for us to really spend time listening and understanding and learning about how to practice forestry in a different way and incorporating Indigenous values over time.
So we manage the forest technically with our partners, and we make decisions together.
The relationship between Miitigoog and Weyerhaeuser is incredibly important to me and sacred. It's made me a better person. It's made me a better forester. It's made Weyerhaeuser a stronger company.
The relationship we have here is very much a model of what we would like to see, in principle, operating across different areas that we have in Canada. So the concept of working directly with First Nations, providing much more decision-making space for them to influence what happens on their traditional territories and on the land base, is something that I think that we can learn from and apply in different parts of Canada.
What did SFI certification mean to you?
And it all ties into really Misan's vision is to have sustainable forestry, promoting sustainable forestry, continuing improvement. The board gives us clear direction on how they want the forest to be managed, and SFI just ties into it perfectly.
So that's a relationship that we value, because not only it's another certification that says, you know what, you guys are doing fabulous. You guys are on the right track. You're, part of our sacred responsibility to a key, part of our need to take it a step further to make sure that we're taking care of the resource. But if part of taking care of that resource is implementing our ceremonies, taking it a step further, talking with our people, making sure it's sustainable, making sure that along the way, our assets, our values, our sacred areas are noted, they're protected. We know where we're picking our blueberries and we're saying, stay away from there. We're not going anywhere. We never have, right? And we're transferring those teachings to the non-Anishinaabe the best way that we know how.